Good evening. I am here on behalf of the American Institute for Cognitive and Political Disorders. What I am about to share is a matter of public health. Researchers have identified a condition affecting millions of Americans. It crosses state lines. It crosses family dinner tables. It has been observed in living rooms, barbershops, and Facebook comment sections coast to coast. It is persistent. It is measurable. It is treatment-resistant. And unfortunately, it is spreading. The condition is called Trump Supporter Reality Rejection Syndrome, or TRRS, pronounced TRRS, which is, coincidentally, what the rest of us experience. TRRS has one defining symptom. The patient cannot reconcile observable reality with their preferred political narrative. They see the facts. They hear the facts. They are handed the facts with citations, and then they reject them. Not because the facts are unclear, because the facts are inconvenient. TRRS is classified as a Level 4 epistemic emergency, widespread, treatment-resistant, and contagious at Thanksgiving dinner. It presents in 4 symptoms. 1. Reality inversion disorder. The patient is shown a verifiable fact, a video, a court document, a recording in their own voice, and immediately rejects it. The clinical term for this response is, "That's fake news," deployed instantly, no evaluation required. 2. Selective auditory processing. The patient hears a lie in real time and categorizes it as truth. Brain imaging shows the frontal lobe, responsible for critical thinking, goes on vacation. It does not return. 3. Loyalty override syndrome. Self-preservation, civic responsibility, basic decency, all overridden, replaced by total allegiance to a single individual. Researchers note this resembles cult psychology. TRRS patients become agitated when this comparison is made aloud, which is also consistent with cult psychology. 4. Norm erosion fatigue. The patient becomes so accustomed to the erosion of democratic norms, they no longer register alarm, lying under oath, attacking the press, calling for imprisonment of opponents. Barely a raised eyebrow. Now, the comorbid condition. A significant percentage of TRRS patients also present with racist behavior acceptance, RBA. RBA is observed in white patients who identify emphatically as not racist, while excusing, minimizing, or defending behavior that is, by every clinical and dictionary definition, racist. They are not, in their own assessment, a racist person. They simply support, defend, and vote repeatedly for someone who behaves in racist ways. They explain it away. They become angry when it is pointed out. But they are not racist. This distinction is very important to them. Listen for these diagnostic phrases. He doesn't really mean it. No evidence required. They simply need the statement to not mean what it clearly means. It's just for show. This raises the question, if it's just for show, who is the audience? That question is not asked. I'm not defending him. I just think the patient is in the middle of a defense while claiming not to be defending. Note, they are defending him. Yes, but the economy. The economy is not good. Inflation has squeezed every household. Tariffs have raised consumer prices. Economists across the political spectrum have raised serious alarms. The patient cannot process this because their TRRS is active. This is the clinical equivalent of praising a surgeon who left a sponge inside you because the waiting room had nice magazines. The prognosis remains guarded. Standard treatments, facts, evidence, court records, genuine human concern have demonstrated a 0% efficacy rate. 0. Not low. 0. In many cases, treatment makes things worse. The patient becomes more entrenched. This is the backfire effect, known colloquially as talking to my uncle at Christmas. What can you do? 1. Vote. Aggressively, without exception. 2. Maintain your own grip on reality through verified sources and the occasional look out your window. 3. Set limits with affected loved ones. You cannot cure TRRS in another person. You are not their doctor. You are their family member. Those are different roles. 4. Remember, this condition was manufactured. A disinformation ecosystem was built specifically to produce these symptoms at scale. The condition is not your fault. The ecosystem that created it is a collective problem. This advisory was issued by the American Institute for Cognitive and Political Disorders, a fictional organization, created for political satire and social commentary. Any resemblance to actual medical guidance is entirely for comedic effect. Any resemblance to actual current events is not a coincidence. Please vote.